In my community, the only place I can get healthy food is in school.
The Good Food Purchasing Policy was developed by the LA Food Policy Council. It's the most comprehensive institutional food purchasing policy in the country because it covers 5 value categories: local economies, environmental sustainability, valued workforce, animal welfare, and nutrition.
When you buy food, you're basically voting with your food dollars for the kind of food system that you want. What if major institutions started doing that with their millions of food dollars and started signaling to the marketplace what kind of food system they want?
Every time that we eat, we're consuming not only that food, we're also consuming a fiction about the way that that food is produced. And we don't see the systematic exploitation of people and of nature that actually enables that system to operate. And there's no need for that to exist because there are perfectly viable alternatives.
The Good Food Purchasing Policy was really intriguing to us because it cemented the things that we were doing and gave us some measurements for our future success.
We work with major food buying institutions to evaluate where their food is coming from, set goals with the institutions, measure progress over time, and then celebrate those successes.
LAUSD really ran with it and is making an impact in the way that businesses are producing food.
Los Angeles Unified awarded us a 5-year contract to supply antibiotic-free chicken to the district.
You actually feel like you're someone here, not just a worker and getting a paycheck. I'm very proud of the food that we deliver because my son eats the food that we deliver, and for him to come home and be like, "Dad, you know, I had cantaloupe or I had grapes," and that's amazing to see.
At Oakland Unified School District, we serve around 7,000 breakfasts, 22,000 lunches, and we're serving around 3,000 suppers per day.
In Austin ISD, we serve 77,000 meals a day to our 83,000 students.
In Los Angeles, the school district spends about $150 million a year on food, and they are the largest food buyer in the city of Los Angeles.
The aggregated demand that came out of Los Angeles is one thing, but when you can take that same demand and replicate a fairly similar demand in Austin, in San Francisco, in Oakland, in Minneapolis, all of a sudden the total power of that process is really a different ballgame.
We can have a tremendous impact in shifting the food system towards suppliers that represent and uphold our values.
Today's farmers maybe get 20 cents on the dollar of what they grow. If you have a lot of product and you can't move it, you're at the mercy of distributors all the time.
The institutional demand provides farmers with a much easier way to sell volumes of their product, where you can feel pretty certain that the products that you're putting in the ground today are already going to be sold tomorrow.
This year, we changed our policy to have 3 produce vendors because one of those vendors is a local organic farm that pays their workers a living wage and provides health insurance. And they actually are planting crops specifically for our menu, so you can go out to the farm and see the AISD fields of carrots.
If we could get on a consistent value-based procurement model, you're talking about restoring American agriculture. You're talking about a food production system that values workers' rights, the value of wages, the value of humane treatment of animals.
School, it's my fancy restaurant where I can get healthy food, where it is local, it is fresh, and everyone is treated fairly. I like the way the food is now.